Hey guys, this is the Interloper, and welcome back to my Let's Play of Final Fantasy Tactics: The War of the Lions. Um, Last we left off, we just rescued the Marquis for Argath, and we also met face to face with Wegriff, the leader of the Corpse Brigade, for the first time. So that was pretty interesting. Had a couple pretty fun battles before that, and now we're on our way to Egros Castle. So as per usual, I'm going to go ahead and go through how I changed up my party. Honestly, this time not much changed. I gave Alaire the ability Shell, which is another white mage spell. It's kind of like Protect, except it protects everyone in its radius from magic instead of physical attacks. So that'll be useful for later on. In addition, I was able to give everyone but Alaire JP boost, so our female squire Tafina has it, and so does our black mage Amphilis. So we're working on getting him JP boost, and once he's got it, then it'll be smooth sailing through some of these jobs, I think. But yeah, other than that, I just went to the shop and bought everyone new equipment. Mainly the red hoods and leather plate for our fighters. So you can tell that they have a lot more HP and some more MP as well. I also got Ramza and our squire the shoulder capes, which gives them some side and frontal evasion from physical attacks, which is going to be useful. But, oh yeah, and I also gave our white mage, no, not our white mage, our black mage, a hempen robe. It gives her 10 HP and MP. So, she'll be able to cast a lot more spells. She is kind of our MVP at the moment. Alright, so with that, we'll go ahead and move on to Egros Castle. What madness possessed you that you would abandon your post to traipse about the desert? That's right. Excuse me. Oh, Ramza's in trouble. Not that we didn't see this coming, I'd say. Silence is not the answer I seek. Speak and be quick with it. 'Twas I forced Ramza to go. Was that the way of it, Ramza? Delita led your better judgment astray? No, I went of my own choosing. The fault lies not with him. 'Tis Ramza's noble disposition that guides his tongue, my lord. It is not as he... You needn't be false on my behalf, Delita. It was I who chose to disregard orders. That's nice. They're kind of trying to help each other out. Might I pose a question, Ramza? What purpose do laws serve when even those who would enforce them choose not to pay them heed? Adherence to the rule of law is a knight's solemn duty. It falls upon us as Beowulfs to bear the burden of example. Is your intent to live up to your name, or to drag it through with you to the mire? Forgive me, Lord Brother. Yeah, kind of a hard ass, but here comes another man to calm his anger a bit. I believe the point is made, is it not, Dycedarg? That is Duke Larg. He's a pretty important character, so keep him in mind. You must not let the how of it steal your eyes away from the what. The rescue of the Marquis was no small feat. It is the way of young men to be impetuous in their haste to do great things. We were not unlike them once. To coddle them is to do them disservice, your grace. They need learn integrity. I mean, he has a good point. We did succeed, but I guess it could have gone either way, so I can understand. But yeah, we might have been the only reason the Marquis was able to be spared, so... Hooray! So, you are Lord Dycedarg's younger brother. Rise, son of Gallion. Indeed, you are the very ghost of Barbaneth. His fire burns in your eyes, I can see it. Such soul and vitality would be wasted atop castle walls. Yeah, I agree. That would have been pretty boring. Our campaign against the Corpse Brigade draws near its end. I will permit you to join in the final stage. Coordinated strikes are to be made on a number of their dens ere long. You will lead one of the assaults. Very well, Lord Brother. Alright, so we're finally getting some action, and not behind their backs this time, I suppose. But some more talk. My apologies, Your Grace. It is not of your doing, Dycedarg. In truth, it serves only to show the caliber of man we are dealing with in Gustav. A change in plans was inevitable, once the fool went and staged the kidnapping within our very borders. And let us not forget, they did save the Marquis's life. He will now be honor-bound to acquiesce. In the end, your brother's deeds have placed us in quite the favorable position. The king's life hangs by a thread. We must move quickly now. Indeed, my dear friend, I trust you will not fail me. Oh. So yeah, this is the start of their plans to take over the throne, which we see kind of later on between Duke Goltana and Duke Larg, who we saw there. Duke Larg is behind Princess Ovalia, who we saw in the monastery or the cathedral, I can't remember which. And then we have Duke Goltana. And Duke Goltana. Wait. I'm gonna stop talking now. I don't want to spoil too much. Yeah, that's pretty much that. Let's take a look at the shopkeep. Yeah, I don't want to say anymore because I also might be mixing the two characters up a bit. Doesn't look like there. Oh, we have some bronze and iron equipment here, but since we're not using any knights quite yet, I'm gonna avoid that. But we do have a longbow. I could start leveling up an archer soon. We have an iron sword as well. We don't have a whole lot of money to work with, but I'm not too worried about that. I think we'll be fine with the equipment we have right now. I'm not planning to change anybody's class quite yet. So we're just going to move on. Alright, so we're heading to the Brigand's Den for our next battle. And we get to meet a new character here as well. So, it should be exciting. Alright, let's see. Let's get our usual suspects in here. Alright. Brigand's Den. Alright. Milleuda. Alright. Our contact with the brigade was lost, and I fear we may be lost as well. How could you say such a thing? The battle's not yet even fought. We mustn't give in to despair, not until the nobles answer for all they've wrought. It ought not to have been like this. My brother was too soft, too indecisive. So yeah, Malouda is Wiegrif's brother, or she is Wiegrif's sister. So she's a pretty important figure in the Corpse Brigade, and I mean, we find out that she's his brother or his sister pretty early on, so it's not really that much of a spoiler. I owe you a debt of gratitude for rescuing the Marquis. I pray that I'm able to repay it, even a little, by aiding you in this. Alright. Well, now we've got some, our Argath's help without anything really in the way with the marquee. Alright, so this battle's, it can be a little annoying. As you can guess, the white mages on their team can be a bit problematic. Ooh, nice crit. Because they tend to heal, and sometimes they have black magic as a secondary, so we need to watch out for that. The rogues are a little more troublesome, though, because they will try to charm the female members of our party. So we're going to try to focus down the white mages first, since they seem to be the weakest. Yeah, it looks like she has black magic. Alright. Fortunately for her, she started casting right in front of us. So she's not going to be living very long. Alright, good. The rogues are kind of hanging back. Alright, Ramza, let's see what we're going to do here. Nice. That's a good hit. And then you should be able to finish her off, since we get more damage on when they're chanting. Great. So yeah, once we take care of the white mage, or the other white mage, we should be in a pretty good position. Yeah. Okay, so apologies for last episode. I wasn't aware that the type of weather in Dorder was just light rain and not heavy rain, but this is apparently heavy rain, since thunder seems to do so much more damage. And our fire attacks, even though we have the fire rod, seems to do less than both thunder and blizzard, and that's because of the heavy rain. Though honestly, it's a little hard for me to tell the difference between heavy and light rain in this game. But let's see. That can almost kill him. So we're gonna go ahead and do that. And let's move up here and cast Protect. Yeah, let's do these two. She's also casting Protect. Yeah, the Protect's giving them, reducing damage to 2/3 of their normal damage, not 1/2. Alright, so that thief's almost dead. Darn, I missed Argath, but at least it hit our black mage. Ooh, that would have been bad, but it had a low chance to hit. He's gonna run off. Oh, you can hit him from there? Alright, that works. Good job, Milleuda. At least you're just not hanging in the back anymore like you were. Alright, she's going for shell. So I guess we'll wail on Malouda a bit. In this fight, we really only have to defeat Malouda. We don't have to defeat her lackeys. She just tends to be the toughest to get through. Oh, nice crit. We'll go ahead and whittle her down since she's the only one we can hit right now. Yeah, her reaction ability is parry, which gives her an increased chance to avoid our attacks, and it uses her sword's parry rate. Every weapon has a chance to parry if you have the right ability. Oh, I made a mistake. That's alright. Now we can hit these guys. I think that's what we're gonna do. Let's move up here. Yeah, it's a knight support ability. So if we ever get a knight, it'll be nice to have, I think. Especially mages especially appreciate it because rods and staves tend to have pretty good parry rates. All right, so we don't have anybody too injured. Argath is a little hurt. So is Delita, but I think we'll just stick with protecting again. It's a little unfortunate, but it should still do quite a bit of damage when we cast our Thunder. Not as much as it was going to, though. But that just shows how important Shell is, especially if you're fighting other magic users. And excellent, we have our protects. Luckily, Argath is taking some of the blows for us. Oh, nice. Not entirely sure what he's doing, actually. He has white magic after all. But, I don't know, maybe we can take her out before too long. Let's see. How far can you move, Ramza? You can move over here, huh? We'll go ahead and do that. Yeah, we'll do the attack. And then we'll wait. Let's see. Alright, so our Thunder would go off before the Thieves get a turn again. 27. Let's go ahead and hit these two again, and then we'll move her back. She should be safe over here. Anybody need healing? I don't think so. Argath could actually use some healing, never mind. Fortunately, he's kind of in the way. Or he's there's some enemies like that would also benefit from the healing, so I think we're just going to move behind her and smack her. Won't do a whole lot of damage, but it's guaranteed. And her protect is gone, finally. Damn it, Delita. Not bad. That might actually finish off the thief now. Except, never mind. A lot of trading blows here, that's for sure. Let the Thunder go off. Kind of canceled out the cure there, at least. How can you nobles live as you do and yet hold your head so high? We are not chattel. We are humans, no less than you. What flaw do you hold there to be in us? That we were born between a different set of walls? Do you know what it means to hunger, to sup for months on naught but broth of bean? Why must we be made to starve that you might grow fat? You call us thieves, but it is you who steal from us the right to live. You, no less human than we. Ha! Now there's a beastly thought. You've been less than we from the moment your base-born father fell upon your mother and whatever gutter you saw you sired. Wow, that is scathing and also very, very terrible. You've been chattel since you came into the world drenched in common blood. By whose decree? Who decides such foul and absurd things? 'Tis heaven's will. Heaven's will? You would pin your bigotry on the gods? No god would fain forgive such sin, much less embrace it. All men are equal in the eyes of the gods. Men, yes, but the gods have no eyes for chattel. You speak of devils, not gods. Yeah, Argat's kind of a bigot. It's not obvious at first either. And we had some signs of it before when he was being rough with that one rebel soldier. But you know, he's starting to show his true colors a little now. Ramza, is this woman truly our enemy? It's a very good question, Delita. I think Argat deserved that smack there. You know, throw a rock at us. Alright. And there goes Argath. Good riddance, right? Oh well. This battle's pretty much over. These guys are really low. Let's go ahead and go behind. Or let's go to her side, since I don't think we could have hit her there. Yeah. 15 damage, not bad. It's better than 10. It's going for the rush. It's probably a good idea, actually. It does about the same amount of damage. Surprisingly. Alright, so let's finish off this white mage here. There we go. I believe we could actually get, yeah. Let's go ahead and finish off these thieves then. Thundercats. Alright, so it'll kill one of them off at least. I'm honestly not too worried about, Yeah, I was gonna say, I'm not too worried about bringing Argath back, since he's probably just gonna die again. So let's go ahead and... yeah. For the sake of getting more JP, I'm just gonna heal her, even though she's almost at full. And here's our protect. Oh, wow. The shelf fell off, that's right. So, we did full damage there, finally. Give him a cure there. Oh, wow. Ow. Yeah, the protect makes a huge difference, that's for sure. Let's get another back attack. Hmm. 20? I think that's good enough. We'll go ahead and wait. It's always nice when your magic goes off immediately. He's gonna also heal. Alright. Well, now that there's just Malouda left, we can start ganging up on her. Let's see. use a potion on you. 50 gil per, I think that's worth doing an action. She's at 45. I'm gonna grab that crystal, actually. So I'm gonna go ahead and wait. Thanks, Delita. Oh, damn it. Oh my gosh, I didn't think that she could do that. That was really dumb of me. Wow. Well, you live, you learn. Let's use a potion. Oh my gosh, that was really bad, but she still doesn't really stand a chance, at least. We just have to be, well, let's look at it this way. It's another way to get more XP. 15 more damage there. Yeah, that's what happens when you get greedy, folks. You make stupid mistakes like that. 52. Go ahead and move you back. Yeah. Nice shot. And she's blinded. That's fantastic. Potions are also starting to become a little obsolete. Not that they're not useful, but we're getting to the point where 30 HP isn't going to save us from attacks soon. Because Malouda already is doing about 40-something damage per attack. Let's go behind her and smack her with our staff again. The 30 damage to him. So I think the thing with blind, since our mages don't have any evasion to speak of, I believe it only doubles the evasion values of your character. It doesn't actually like make it harder for you to hit if you don't have any type of evasion, which is why that didn't work. Since she can just hit our mage from the side or the back without a chance to miss normally. Alright, let's go in for the final blow. Bam. And he leveled up. Fantastic. Get some fanfare for the victory. Lay down your sword, resist this not, and your life will yet be spared. So yeah, a bit of a long-winded battle, but I think that we pretty much nailed that one. I don't think I felt particularly threatened at any point of time, and the rogues didn't actually charm any of our characters, so that was pretty nice. Usually that ends up being a huge problem. I'm no more than chattel to you, am I? So have my head and be done with it. Do you truly hold us to be so foul? Do it, Ramza. She fights as a corpse. Let her become one for true. She's a foe and a traitor, an enemy of House Beowulf. The world is no place for such wretches. Her claim to life is forfeit. Spare her now, and you place your seal on the warrants of her own deaths. It's her or us, Ramza. Strike her down. Not very dramatic. I don't think it's that bad. Try as I might, Ramza, I cannot think this woman our enemy. Have you lost your wits? This woman is no more chattel than you or I. You would turn against our cause, Delita? I ought to have expected as much. You deny me even the mercy of an honorable death. A pox on you and your pity. So long as you bear the name Beowulf, you will never remain you will ever remain an enemy to me. You do well to remember that. Yep, so she will show up again. Delita, what have we done? A pox on your pity indeed. Yeah, it's like that question between duty and doing what's right. It can be a difficult decision sometimes. I mean, particularly as a member of... Ooh. Uh-oh, that doesn't sound good. No, I won't go! Release me! Gragoroth? Okay. Be quick about it. Oh, and they got Alma too. You're hurting me! Let go! Zabag! Oh, there he is. Wow. Time to cut losses. Damn, they're still able to get Tetra though. Alma, are you unhurt? Yes, I'm fine, but Tetra... Yes, I know. Oh, and they hurt Dycedarg too. Lord Brother! Worry not, I am fine. Alma, are you alright? They did not harm me, but you're bleeding badly. In no fevered dream would I have thought the brigade so bold to strike us here. They must have come for me. 5 among our guard were slain, and Tetra taken. Find them. Search every den and dovecote you must. Please, brother, you mustn't speak. Bloody rebels. So things have seemed to have taken a turn for the worst. Dycedarg! Someone, anyone! Yeah, it sounds like the rebels are getting a little desperate now to have taken that move. Yeah, that was a pretty fun battle, and things are starting to happen. Plot thickens. So I'll leave it at this for now, folks. I hope you enjoyed the episode, and this is the Interloper signing out. See ya.